Hello, God bless you. My name is Pastor Lawrence, and it's Shalom right here this wonderful day. My message, my word is about destiny and also destiny robbers and destiny helpers. I'm still insisting to speak about the destiny robbers and also destiny helpers, but centrally, let me speak about the destiny robbers. One of the destiny robbers in life is an offense. Do you know we have in the journey of destiny, if you are not very careful, one of the things that happens around life is about offense. Why? Because when you impact on in the journey, and you started a journey into your destiny, the probability of the stretch of that journey to take longer than expected, it will start to cause what we call an offense. And when you become offense, definitely there is nothing that you can do about it except it become very bitter. And you know, it is very impossible to restore a bitter soul. A man who is very bitter is very difficult to restore him, and at the same time, it's a man that you cannot be able to get him back to where he's supposed to be. You know, one of the things that you must understand about expectation, then one of the things that it can help you that you cannot be able to be offended or to get offended and become bitter. Don't expect too much from anybody. I can say it that one with a lot of realities because life is very funny. If you over expect from somebody that whom maybe sometimes according to your understanding is meant to assist or help you, it will give you another false expectation and also the timelines. Because when you make the timelines, you know, one of the things that causes expectation becomes an offense is because of the timelines. When you make timelines, it becomes very difficult on how to do the timelines because timelines becomes very difficult. That timelines, you need to be very careful that you don't make timelines, especially when you've waited for a long time. You know, see, one of the things that we don't have right now is about people waiting and also expecting too much, and they cultivate an environment of self-love. When they have an environment of self-love and be committed to it, it gives you an opportunity, one that you make open to your mind. Whatever happened or it doesn't happen, it doesn't offend you, neither it doesn't make you bitter. You just grow to another level and they give you an opportunity for another list of life. But any time you make that wild expectation, it gives you the false impression that the reputation may die. Because one of the things also which keeps on fighting us in the journey of destiny is about this reputation. You want to rush, hurry to be in a place where maybe you're expected to be to keep your reputation. That is one of the most dangerous ways. But God will help you and God will give you. Another thing that you must expect is about to be careful about the same is uh, 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 loneliness and depression. It builds variable relationship that you may be have some loneliness, and in this loneliness you have some expectation of the people that you expected to keep you company, or maybe to be where you want to be at that particular time. And when it fails, the probability of getting offended and becoming bitter, because it's after the offense bitterness now starts coming in. When bitterness starts now growing into man, it is very difficult to restore a man who is very bitter. That is one thing you need to do. Mm, you need to understand about life. And another thing about this is that you need to have a level of understanding on what to do, where to do it, and how to do it. That's one of the things you might do, and be positive in all situations. In other words, expect both sides, either fail or succeed. Succeed. Well, as much as we have the lot of faith, we need to have and cultivate an environment whereby that expectation must not over to grow what you're supposed to have in life. And I will pray that this morning, this evening, may the Lord give you grace to have. And because in the process of that bitterness, and you then the regret becomes the investment of the time, the friendship that you have already created, it becomes very heavy on your life. The Lord bless you. Shalom. My name is Pastor Lawrence.